now because I'm not a host.
Yep.
You're not
Now that I'm
recording yet,
starting
are
it up,
you?
it'll hand over to you in just a second. But yeah, you'll be able to use that more button and you'll see the option right there on the screen.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you.
No problem. And it looks like you guys are up and ready to go. So I'm gonna head out.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Dan.
Okay, so I found out that Dan is on his own in IT, so I said we could handle this ourselves, give him a night off. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll get started, and it's 7:33. Jillian, minutes?
They are.
Oh, you're
You're
muted.
muted.
Anyone make a motion?
I move that we accept the minutes for the January meeting.
And Shannon, you want a second, you said? Hand up? Okay, so Alex and Shannon, all in favor? Okay, opposed? All right, unanimous. Treasurer's report?
Same as last month, $3,265.
Okay, and Alex and anyone else
We should
who's,
mention, we did, I'm sorry, maybe we should just mention, we submitted that same budget for next year and we'll see what happens,
right,
right?
right. Mhm. And Alex or anyone else who does the Manhattan Film Festival, make sure you submit your receipts. We'll talk about that more when we talk about the film festival though, okay? Sculpture Park, I only put it on there just to keep it on the agenda so I wouldn't forget. I don't think you have any updates, Loretta?
No,
Okay.
no, there's nothing. It run into Greg Dombowski and I asked him if there was anything happening and he said no. He says there's some town meeting about
Tomorrow night.
phase 3 and I said, does that have anything to do with the park? Do we need to participate? And he said it didn't.
Yeah, right. So Bridget, you saw my email that I sent you, what happened? Yeah,
Yes.
so it's kind of on hold right now. So gives us time to keep looking. I did tell the woman that I showed you guys the pictures, Joanne, and I said we'd be happy. Anne Marie saying she's having issues signing on. She might be affected by the power thing too. So let me just answer her.
Yeah, I noticed I was in a Zoom meeting an hour ago and my Wi-Fi was pretty sketchy. So
Yeah,
it could be.
probably has to do with that. What was I saying?
You sent somebody's pictures?
Oh yeah, the woman from the last meeting who said she'd love to display. So I said, we'd love to have you. I said, unfortunately, town hall is kind of not being,
Open to the public.
yeah, it doesn't have much traffic, but we'd be happy to hang it and give you a virtual exhibit, or you can wait. So, but I haven't heard back from her. So hopefully soon we'll hear back from her. To be fair, I did only email her last week. I forgot about it. Any other new artists? Kind of think this should be on hold until town hall opens anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for a virtual, I found out there is a group in Connecticut that works with prisons and does art shows that way. And I have somebody who is prepared to hook me up with them. So I don't know if we want to try and approach them with a virtual show.
Sure. So in other words, they wouldn't really have to hang their work. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
We would just show their work?
We just would do it probably through Facebook. It's
Cool.
going to be the easiest.
I like that idea, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can put the proposal out and see what they think. And Shannon.
Well, I was going to say we could also host it on our website. You know, we have one of those.
It's pretty convoluted to hook up. That's all.
Okay.
I just know that through adding shows to the website here.
Okay. That sounds good. Go for it.
If you are desperate for artists, I've got a bunch of paintings.
Oh, you know what? I never did get to Carmel's house. I mean, just like the weather's not great, and I feel kind of weird, even though she said I could go to her house. I feel funny going there.
Oh, yeah,
And plus, like I
no
said,
rush. No rush.
yeah, but Alex, feel free,
Yeah,
honestly.
we'd
And
love to see your stuff.
the last landscape you did was great. It was beautiful. So,
Thank you.
I mean, whatever, and anyone, if you guys want to hang anything, go for it, because they would appreciate it. And, if you want to,
Well,
Alex,
I
just
mean,
let me
I'm
know.
not going to put anything up in town hall at this point, and all of my things are small, so they would work okay on a virtual show, probably better than on a live
Oh,
show.
I see what you're saying.
Anyway,
Yep.
so
Yep.
there's no rush for any of that, but
Did Gary ever get back the video to you?
no.
Okay, we have to follow up on that because it would be really nice to at least show that video for now on our
Yeah. He said he
Facebook.
did find the email that I'd sent him with the clips and at the last meeting, and said he was going to work on organizing it, but I haven't heard back.
All right, I'll send him an email tomorrow. Because like I said, I sent him that email too, so he should be
Okay.
getting back to me. All right, so on to Manhattan, the film festival. Well, first let's talk about Manhattan Shorts. I sent you guys the link. If you want to, did anyone watch it besides Alex? Because it's only on till the 24th, so you got 2 more days, which I'm gonna do tomorrow night, hopefully. So when I buy it, Alex, how long before I get the link that I can watch it? Like, should I
think
buy it to?
Yeah, I think immediately,
Okay, good.
and they'll send you an email, and it's got a place to click to view it. You can view, as much as you like at one sitting, stop, come back to it, whatever you like, and then it's got another button to vote, and all they ask for is a vote for the top film. There isn't the actor or other
Oh, really? Okay.
other stuff like that in previous years. There are only 7 films, so it's rather smaller than usual. 5 out of the 7 are from the US. Quality is variable. I have to warn you, Catherine, that there is one film extremely emotionally wrenching about a elementary school shooting,
Oh,
which I don't think would be suitable for this area in the slightest.
yeah.
1 or 2 I could see reasonable candidates, 3 at a pinch, but you'll take a look and see, and we can compare notes afterwards.
Okay. Oh, I just heard here comes Anne Marie. Okay, so like I said, anyone else who wants to watch it, sign up before the 24th. And then I'm going to share my screen with you as soon as, Anne Marie, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, enjoy your dinner.
How's dinner?
We shouldn't say that. Thank you for joining. Sorry we started without you, but you can watch us on video afterwards on YouTube. We're on YouTube. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys and show you well, let me get it set before I share my screen. Alrighty. So I got an email from Neil Block, who is the Oscar Shorts contact. And the only reason I'm sharing my screen is so that I don't miss, I should have just forwarded this to you, but it's got links, so I kind of don't like sending it around. So they're releasing the Oscar Shorts to theaters virtually so you can show them in theaters. But it also sounds like you can have a virtual link. As I told you about that last meeting, how you would sign up for it and you get 7 days to watch it. Once you start watching it, you have to finish watching within 72 hours. So the things we need to decide are, do we want to, let me just read you the part that's important. The virtual cinema program is a way for theaters to continue engaging their customers throughout pandemic-related closures. We create a customizable landing page that serves as a screening portal hosted by your theater. So I guess the theater is us. And the example here, that link is exactly what I showed you last meeting, which you then promote to your customers, supporters, and members. Virtual cinema has grown into a unique opportunity to leverage your marketing channels, social media, newsletters, etc., and drive traffic to these virtual screenings, generating a 50% net revenue share for you. There's no cost for the theaters. Again, we are the theater, I presume. 50% net. I'm not sure who we're sharing the money with. If it's Neil Block, it doesn't really matter. But I'm kind of surprised we get 50%. I thought he was talking we would get less than that. So these are questions I need to ask him, but I'm waiting for feedback from Steve, who does our films, and from Gary, because they asked some questions on the Google form that I don't know the answers to. So I don't want to start the Google form unless I have those answered. Theaters and organizations that emphasize virtual cinema's effectiveness as a means of financial support have overperformed in general, and we suggest that the primary focus of your messaging serves as clear reminders to patrons that renting these films is an uncomplicated opportunity for them to show their support. Once on the ticketed page, your customers can rent the film right there. Rentals are available to the user for 30 days. Oh, I had that wrong, sorry. For 30 days after purchase, which is good, and 72 hours after starting to watch. And the thing about this too, that's different than what we used to do. What Neil Block used to do is, I just want to see if there's anything else before I stop the share. No, that's fine. What Neil Block used to do was, what other Oscar people used to do is show all the Oscars, just like Manhattan Film, and then people vote. And that's what this is. So if we do this, people can vote. That's why you want to show them. They come out April 2nd, and then the Oscars are April like 23rd or something like that. So we have to get going on this if we want this, but we don't have to have people vote if we don't want. We have never done it this way because we only pick and choose, you know, have a couple. So we haven't done what they've done in the past, but it would be that. Now, if we do it, it sounds like it's $12, charging people $12 per live action would be $12. And he says that runs about, I'm going to share again because this is important. Okay, so the nominations are announced March 15th. For planning purposes, the animated program usually runs about 80 minutes, live action 120, and documentary 150 on average. Standard disclaimer here, as always, we endeavor to provide a complete program, all 5 nominees in each category, and have always succeeded in doing so for 15 years. We expect the same this year, even with the added complication of virtual cinema, if any issues arise. So it would be $12 per live action, per animated, per documentary. And I don't know, can we, and he said we would give a package, he would give package pricing if you offer all 3. So I have to find out what the pricing is, and if we want to show all three, I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter if we offer all three because people buy what they want. Do you agree? If
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the,
well, the whole program sounds like it would run about 4 hours, which is more than most people would sign on for, I think. But
right, and especially if you, like, I don't know if you purchase them separately or if you decide to get all three, that's when your 72 hours starts. Like once you start watching it. So I don't see people are going to want to watch all three things. And that would be what, $36? So.
yeah, well, plus the time. It sounds like this would be a package of just Oscar shorts, and we couldn't add other things at our discretion, such as anything from this Manhattan shorts to the program, right?
No, I think that's more involved. And at this point, I'm not
Right.
going to ask him to do anything like that
Sure.
because it sounds like he said no Blu-rays. They're not doing anything like that. So it's kind of like take it or not. But
Okay.
if I
All right.
say,
Fine.
and plus we don't have the time to do that,
Fine.
but the question could be, perhaps when we have our film festival, we can still buy some of these, perhaps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And show some of these later.
Yeah, along with whatever else we decide to include. Yeah. Okay. Just like
Yeah, I
you.
wonder if people will mind seeing repeats though.
Hmm.
Anyway, so could I have some feedback what people are thinking?
I think that we should do it to make up for, well, we haven't done anything yet this year.
Right.
But also to make up for the money that we will hopefully want to do for scholarship this year.
Right.
Hmm.
We got to
Right.
do some fundraising here.
Well,
Right.
I think that it's a no lose situation to
Yeah.
put it on, right? We don't put any money up front. It's
No
funded in-
upfront.
I don't think
No.
so. That's what I'm going to ask him. It
It
sounds
doesn't-
like
it
not.
doesn't sound like, it sounds like they take $6. Like if somebody pays for the animated shorts and
Mhm.
just the animated shorts, they take $6. And
And
we
we
get
get
$6.
and we get
Yeah.
six.
Right.
You
So
know,
we
the-
would have
They're,
to,
they're steering the project. We just have to promote it in theory.
right.
Well,
right.
exactly. That really is the key. If we want to make some significant fundraising, the really critical thing is publicity and getting enough people aware of it and revved up about it through all our different
Yeah.
media.
Yeah, like I can email all the people from, Vicky Henninger gave me the email list from last time. And I
Mhm.
think I used that to send, yeah, I must have. So I still have that in our Brookville Arts Commission history, that I can send them. I have those emails and I'll just send this
Mhm.
to them.
Mhm.
That's only about 80 emails or something like that. So we got to really get the word out. So I'll get answers in the next few days, hopefully, once Gary and Steve get back to me, because like one of the questions, I'll show you the question. Oh, let me think how I could show you that. Hold on one second. I didn't save it. I was going to say I made a copy of the Google form, and just one of the questions is how are we going to show it through VMS or blah, blah, blah. So I don't know that.
I don't know.
Well, I know I need them to answer so that I can fill
Right,
out the Google
sure.
form. And also
Yeah.
before I fill out the Google form, I'll have to ask Neil Block these questions. So what questions am I asking? Anyone know?
Well, if he's asking you how we're delivering it, I guess they're not hosting it, so they're going to give us the links. So we have to put it
Right.
on our website, I guess. You know,
No, you don't do oh,
We can't do the links on our
don't
website.
do the link. They have to ask us for the link. And I suppose it'll go through Brookville Arts Commission. We'll send it
Okay.
through an email.
Yeah, the other logistic piece is that I guess we have to organize some way to get people signed up and to give them limited access. send the access code or link or whatever it is just to those people who sign on and pay, and then we have to have some way of collecting payments.
Well, that's what we have to figure out. We have to maybe set up PayPal. I mean, there's a lot that's going to
Yeah.
be involved in this, and
Yeah, exactly.
I hope that he doesn't get upset with me because I'm going to ask basic questions like, how do we do this?
Don't be embarrassed to ask. There's
I think didn't we set up PayPal when we were working with Larry on that website about finding outside films?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there might be a PayPal that's set up.
There may be a PayPal that's set up with the Friends. There was supposed to be a PayPal with the Friends.
No, we set up a PayPal for the, when we were going to do that independent film thing. We set one up because I was at his house.
Yeah.
It took hours.
So we have one.
Yeah, we have one. I just got to resurrect, where all that is. So anyway, I'll find out the 8 questions and I might have to send you guys a group email, but we're all in. I mean, I suppose we should should we make a motion or we just agree that we're going to do this? We're going to follow through with this.
I mean, it doesn't involve any spending from us, but, for formal purposes, why not make a motion?
Because
I make a motion to follow up with,
Right.
the Oscars to find out the questions and information that we have need on this.
Yeah, and if everything fits, that our intention is to hold
Go
them.
through with it.
Right. But I think, we have to pretty much commit that we're gonna have to do an email in the middle of the month because we gotta have time to promote.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I get the answers pretty soon. So we need a second, but this just means the motions have to be at town hall in 48 hours. That's why I don't like motions. Okay, second, and we all agree? All right.
Agree.
Thank you, Anne Marie.
You're welcome.
I guess there's nothing much more to discuss about the film festival, except just keep looking for films. Did anyone just send me films and I'll start collecting them? Oh, somebody's coming in, Carmel. Hey, Carmel. Anyway, Carmel, we just had a discussion about the Oscars. Carmel, can you hear me before I say all this? Can you just tell me you can hear me?
She's muted.
I know, you're muted. Okay, not sure if she's here yet, so I'm not going to go through all that.
No, fine.
Okay, election of officers. Nobody got back to me that you wanted to run, and our current officers have graciously agreed to continue for another year. Right? No last minute people want to run. Anyone want to share?
No, Catherine.
This is my last year, though, I'm telling you. Okay, so I don't really know how to do this. I'm gonna. Oh, what's the wording you use? Anyone know the wording if you're.
Something along the lines, there being no other candidates, we declare the positions filled by those who are continuing.
Right, and
Or
then.
words to that effect.
Yes, and Jillian, just in the minute, just mention all our names.
Yep.
And positions.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, I think that requires a motion though, so could somebody make a motion?
I motion that we continue with the same slate of officers.
Second, somebody?
I second.
Okay, and all in favor? All right.
Aye.
Congratulations, suckers.
You think, congratulations.
Congratulations. Woohoo. Well, this brings me to new business because this is why I say, and I'm not trying to get sappy or anything, but I don't, and I don't want anyone to say, no, no, you're fine. I don't feel I'm doing a very good job. I don't feel that I'm reaching out for more arts and stuff like that. And I apologize, but that's why I say this is my last year as chair because I don't feel that I'm the right person for it. And with that being said, Shannon is going to There's Shannon is
Sharon's
gonna,
gonna step up.
no, why I'm saying it is because I said Sharon, sorry.
It's okay.
Shannon seems to find all this information and I just either don't know how or don't make the time. So Shannon is going to introduce us to, I forget who, the liaison or something like that. So take it away.
Oh, okay. So this actually was something that Jillian and I were talking about, but it was the Connecticut Bridge Builders, which is through the Connecticut Office of the Arts. And do you want me to share my screen or do you want to just?
Yes, share. Are you able to, or do I have to do something here?
I should be able to share my, nope. So if you click on the little like arrow that's next to the share screen button, like that little carrot that's there, you can
Yeah,
yep, there you go. So just let me know when you've done that. Aha, okay. All right, I think this is this is where I want to go first. So this is the overview of the program. And it is an initiative that seeks to strengthen equity work within the statewide network of designated regional service organizations. Okay, so by placing arts community impact coordinators within the organization to serve as engagement leads with a focus on cultural vibrancy and social and artistic justice. Okay. Our regional coordinator, if I can, oh, sorry, Zoom.
It says meet the coordinators right there.
Right there. Okay, awesome. I was trying to get back to the other page, but here we go. Okay. Oh, nope, I don't want the language. So we are, where are we? Raymond Pinto is our coordinator. He's the coordinator for Bethel, Bridgewater, Brookfield, Danbury, New Fairfield, New Milford, Newtown, Reading, Ridgefield, and Sherman. I believe they are a dancer. Is that what we
That's what I found.
Okay.
Yep.
So they are a dancer. So I know that previously we had talked about possibly looking into some programming with our, what's the name of the person?
The troubadour.
The troubadour, the state
Right,
troubadour.
but I think there must be a new troubadour, or they must be working on it because that was last year.
That was last year. Okay. But, you know, this might be a way for us to look at different programming for Brookfield and kind of, you know, opening up the arts community here just to, you know, get some ideas and everything. But yeah, this is Raymond and they are from Bridgeport.
Shannon, can you send the link to that site to the rest of us?
Absolutely, I can. Would you like me to email it or just drop it in chat?
No, do it email because once the meeting's over, chat's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Raymond would come to our meetings and sit in, or he would present us with ideas and then we give him feedback that we'd like to pursue this one, but B's not in our circle and D is next.
This is a brand new program. Like, I know they eventually plan on having 8 affiliates, associates, coordinators. Yep. And right now they've got 3. Yep. It's just that Raymond happens to be in place with the Cultural Alliance of Western Connecticut. So I'm not sure
What the,
how this will work in terms of people
Interaction or whatever.
interacting. Right. I would think that Lisa with the Cultural Alliance will, I'm sure there's got to be a press release coming up.
yeah,
So Bridges is a piece of the Cultural Alliance.
no. So Bridges is a piece of the Connecticut
Office of the Arts.
Office of the Arts. It's just, I believe that Raymond has a contact through Cultural Alliance, but on the website, when I click on contact, there is a person there named Colton Harris that can be contacted through email. So, I mean, I guess we can draft, some questions or whatever, like, what does this relationship look like? What is the expectations? How can a group like ours interface with, this person? Would they be able to suggest programming to us or
Right.
other ideas?
And also, we should also keep in mind, because once the pandemic lifts and stuff, I mean, I know we use the theater for our film festival, but we need to look at different venues where we can say we get dancers or something like that. The gazebo, the high school, like figure out how much places charged for us to rent out their space, instead of just doing it on the sidewalk at town hall. Or a senior center
It
might
would be
be
so
good.
nice to do it at the brand new gazebo.
Cool, yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, so just keep that in mind too, because I would like to bring, I think it would be great if we could start bringing groups and singing and,
Well, there's no harm in asking this gentleman to join one of our meetings and
Yeah, I think it would be
get a
great.
feel for what he's like, what our fit is. And
Yeah, I think it would be great for us to have a chance to talk with him, have a bit of a dialogue about some of the things that are
I
already
can
just
see-
have to say, he's not a he, he's a they.
Whatever.
His preferred pronouns are they, them.
Okay, well, it'd be nice to talk
Their
to
preferred
them.
pronouns are they, them.
Excellent.
right, but
Alex.
I mean, if someone calls me Miss versus Ma'am, I don't get all bent out of shape.
No, I'm just saying that their preferred pronouns are they, them.
Right.
And we
That's
should
plural.
use them.
So I'll
But
call him
that's
right.
a plural pronoun. So what would you?
Not
use for-
anymore.
No, it's not. No, it's sort of a neutral
It's-
pronoun.
Yes.
okay.
But
Okay,
anyway,
all right.
You can
whatever the
explain.
pronoun, having a dialogue where we
With
can do a
Raymond.
bit more question and answer and conversation rather than shoot emails back and forth, I think might be a good idea. I mean, this and the Cultural Alliance both seem to be really good resources once we know what they can do and are in a position to take advantage of them.
Mhm.
Okay, so, if you could let us know.
Meeting might be real busy planning this virtual film
Yeah.
festival. I mean, so March might not be the best month to.
Well,
No,
plus
yeah.
we got a lot going on. If we're gonna do, Carmel, now that you can hear us, we are probably going to show the Oscar shorts virtually. A lot of questions to ask, and hopefully I will have the answers within the week, and then let you guys know how it's going to work, and then we got to get the word out. So luckily we don't have to do refreshments and all that business, but the big push is going to, I mean, and hopefully that's why we used to pay a set fee, and we're not, and you do have an option for that, but we're not going to do that because we could lose money, because we might get 10 people signing up. So the way to go is just take a cut of it. So I'll work on that. And does anyone else have anything else? Thank you, Shannon and Jillian. Anything
thank you.
else? Okay. So I'm gonna end the meeting because I'm in charge now. Oh, he saved it.
Don't go anywhere.
Stop live stream, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay, we're cool. All right, bye you guys. Thanks. Have a good
Very well, everybody.
good night. Stay
Good night.
well. And I'm
Bye.
glad you kept your power, Bridget.
I
Yay.
know, me too.
Yeah.
For now, we'll see
Yeah. Good luck.
what happens. Thank you.
How are the roads? Are they okay?